But that's what happens. That's the reality.
Different than anybody else.
Well-
Not only that, what you're talking about, there are violence against Africans in India on a
fucking right.
wide scale.
Okay.
Of course,
Okay.
I'm not finished. Not just one incident. Overall, in the countryside, you still have honor burnings.
Wow.
Where they are burning,
What the
you
fuck?
still have honor
See,
burnings.
this is the bullshit that I.
It is not bullshit.
Honor burnings.
That is
What
not
is-
true.
What
Honor killings, I think, still happens maybe in the rural parts of India. Honor burnings, I'm not sure what that is. So honor killing is something like when your daughter, elopes with someone of a lower caste, or the parents themselves, they kill her. So I think that still happens in India. Like again, I'm telling you, the mindset of the average Indian is so sexist and casteist. It still prevails in some of the rural parts of India, because India is not that developed, right? India is still developing, and these like thousands of year old mentality and belief systems and whatnot, you can't just change it. Like I don't think it'll ever change in the first place, but yeah, that does happen.
What is honor
And
burning?
it's because if women get raped,
Oh wow, really?
if women get
Bro.
You
raped,
still splash acid in their
That's
faces.
bullshit, bro. Those
You
are the-
splash acid
Bro,
in their faces.
are you saying that
Not
doesn't
every
happen?
single.
This acid thing, I think it's not necessarily related to the honor burning. It I think what he's referring to is like when guys find out that the ones that they are in love with is cheating on them, or if a girl like doesn't, it's like if you don't accept my if I'm coming and talking to you, and then if you don't want to talk to me, there's been cases, I think, where guys get really furious and then throw acid on their faces. Yeah, that happens. I don't know how, like, it's not like an everyday thing. I'm not saying, but there has been cases of such incidents.
Indian, man.
What the fuck, bro? These are the things.
There's a documentary on
What?
it.
Like bro,
Women in India with parts
Oh
of it. I'm
my
not saying
God, bro.
every.
It's a fucking billion people, and you take
No,
pick
no, no, I
pinpoint
didn't say all of
incidents
them.
and say you have honor. What the fuck, bro? You know that is the same shit Muslims talk.
I don't know why he's so shocked.
When they attack
And
Hindu
if
culture,
you really
right?
wa-
You know why? You know why Hindu culture is attacked like that, and that's why there are a lot of things he talks about. It doesn't make sense for every culture. For example, that's why I asked him to put up the Nalanda thing.
And we put it up.
No, hold up. The Nalanda is a university.
Oh my God, Nalanda again.
And 80%, when white people came in, they did the exact thing he did. They called us, said, "You are this. We're going to destroy your culture. We're going to destroy."
White people didn't come in 1100, 1200. I think they came much later, right? Like Britishers, they came maybe in the 15th century, I guess. What is he talking about?
Everything that is you, and we still survived.
See, the port, like Vasco da Gama found the sea route to India. I think that was in 1400s.
For thousands of
You're
years.
talking
Hold
to
on, let me
people
finish.
who have done that,
Let me
who have
finish,
had
bro.
that done
But can I
in the
finish?
context
But I'm
of
trying-
in America.
But I'm
this
trying.
is-
What are you trying to say? I don't understand. He's going all the back to 1100. And he's not making any point.
And to
We're-
see you
we're-
guys,
we're-
to
you're-
see
you're-
you
you're-
guys,
your
but
history-
here is the thing.
We get your
Let
history.
me finish, bro.
We
But here is the thing. You are trying to connect an American country which failed to do what it promised to you, to black people, and black people.
But who is this guy? He sounds like a certified Sangi. And why are they even like discussing this with him? Like I don't know what like what this guy's role is in this podcast? Is he like a regular guest or something, or is he part of the podcast team or whatever? Why? What?
People in America is a minority. What I'm trying to say is, when Gandhi, you hate on him, you shit on him. Gandhi made
Yeah, because he shit on black people as a lawyer in South Africa.
Okay,
And he was-
okay,
and he
okay,
was
and
called
then,
us
and then,
animals.
He
bro,
was
Yeah, I know. I think I've read about this. So you know what? So within India, so upper caste people, they consider themselves to be like, you know, the best, and then they treat the lower caste people a certain way. But then when the Britishers came in, they started treating all of the Indians pretty much the same way. And then these upper caste people, like, they get pissed off at that, right? And I think there was an incident in South Africa where Gandhi was put in the same railway, car as the black people, and he got pissed off apparently. You know what could have caused that kind of mindset, right? It's all the ideology again. So this it's the way we think in India, and it's heavily influenced by this caste system. So
shield for Britain.
Can
Yeah.
you, okay, we Googled that and we debunked that.
And what did we debunk? That he was a shield.
Because he
was
wrote
a
one letter.
representative
He wrote a letter
for
when he was
England.
an English barrister, saying what he said, and then rest of his life he repented it and spoke for black people's liberation every chance he got. Not only that, he influenced Nelson
That
Mandela
is not
and Martin Luther
true.
King Jr.
That is
and-
not true.
He
and-
influenced
That is not
Martin Luther King
thoughts- the
because
thoughts-
it didn't work. It
Bro,
kind
it
of did,
worked
but
though.
passive
Bro, that is the
passive
thing.
resistance was
First of
okay.
all-
and
but
now-
thank God we have Malcolm X to wake his ass
but
up.
here's the thing, bro.
First of all, it was
But-
only 100,000 British soldiers in India. So when he
Yeah.
proposed
Yeah.
nonviolence,
we were already
when
in
he
that.
proposed
We were already in the
nonviolence,
wars.
instead of kicking the British out in the first place,
Bro.
what he did was prolong the place of British
that-
rule
that-
over.
that
You
is-
did not.
I never thought about it this way. It's actually a very interesting perspective. There was this other freedom fighter called Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. I think the way he's wearing the T-shirt as well. He was more of like, he had this more of a, we need to use violence against the British and that kind of stuff. And the supporters of Gandhi, I think they don't like him, and then the supporters of Netaji, they don't approve of Gandhi. So I don't know.
Fight for your freedom. Britain left.
that is the thing.
Yo,
that is the
hold on, hold on.
thing. You
Hold on,
know
hold on.
half the truth,
We're gonna let
and
him
you
go.
think that is the complete truth.
Hold on,
I mean, that is
hold on.
yeah.
Just let him go, and then we can.
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
They
Sharad
got
is
the-
going to be pissed, bro. Bro, we got to do it again.
Yes. No, we're not done.
Yeah.
He has says to
I know,
leave.
but Sharad is like losing it.
Man, oh well. Shit. Gerard will be all right. You the one driving. Shit.
Well, right. Fight the good fight this year.
Thanks, bro.
Get some rest, my man.
but here,
All right. Peace. Yes,
But-
yes.
bro, nothing against you.
Okay,
And
here
let
we go,
me-
here
let
we
me
go.
just-
Okay,
let
ready?
me make my point.
No,
and then
no,
we
I'm
go.
making
Yeah.
a point. I'm just trying
He's been trying to make a point for the past, 10 minutes.
to reset the
Oh,
editing
yeah,
wise.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Now, what were you saying there, Vishnu?
What I'm saying is, as much as you hate on Gandhi, for us, Gandhi identified the problems in our society and made something to ensure that is changed. And that is why right now I'm proud of, you call me a patriot, that's what white people do. They give you a term and name you to be that and try to restrict you. But what I meant to say is, because we know the issue, and India is a majority, we have the problem. Majority is Hindus. We know that. We are working on that. And when you see American people who are not doing anything,
That's
for
not true.
to turn around and
That
say
is not true.
Well, I mean,
American
black
people,
people-
like
American people
black?
for
What are you
American no
talking about?
American people toward black
Are you
people.
talking about whites?
Yeah,
Or
America
or,
as a culture, as a country, is not doing anything for the upliftment or to pay back for the damage they have done to the black people.
There are people who are fighting
They're
for
fighting, but
reparations.
they're still
so
fighting.
To say we're
The
not
fact,
doing anything
no,
is to
I'm
say
not saying
that
black
they're
people
going
are.
to be good.
As
Right?
a nation, every time the thing comes up, like something comes up, there is some other narrative, and they will. The thing is, the reparations never happened, and you're still talking about the issues that you were promised when it happened. But why I am taking the Indian side is because we are doing something to fix our fucking problems, and Gandhi put the first seed in. As much as you want to hate on him, when the rest of the world is fighting with weapons and killing people, destroying infrastructure, he was the one who said, we can work this out civilly. And that's what he did. And that is the main reason he was killed too.
And let me ask you this: and him saying this could be worked out civilly,
Because they would have destroyed us, bro.
How many hundreds of thousands of Indians, Hindus, and how many hundreds of thousands of Muslims in Pakistan died because they just pulled out
They died
and left it the same way when America pulled
That
out of
was-
Afghanistan and left them to their own guys. You had people who were on one side of the border. You had people on the other
is a-
side. You had hordes of Hindus that were killing Muslims, and you had hordes of Muslims that were killing Hindus.
I agree. But the thing is, there is also a lot of intricate details that you're missing there. When India Pakistan partition happened, there was the Jinnah who created Pakistan was a total British agent. They did not want
And
India.
so was Gandhi.
So let me finish.
So was Gandhi.
Yeah, but
Gandhi was.
Gandhi was a British agent. See, I never looked at it this way. These guys are like, I don't know. Like I'm not an expert in what Gandhi did, or what, like, I don't know enough to comment on that. It's a possibility.
Was
But
British. Gandhi studied
bro,
in Britain.
how he
was,
did what he thought is right, and
I think in those days, like, most of the politicians, they all had their education in England, I think, right? I don't know why. Maybe that was the norm at that point. I don't know. Even Ambedkar, I think he studied in England. We still follow the British education system, so I don't know. It could have been the norm at that time.
And by him
That's
doing
not-
that, but
that's
let
not
me
what we're
finish.
not- that's
But let
not
me
what we're
finish. But let me
arguing.
finish.
I'm not
You've not been finishing for the past 15 minutes, bro.
But
not
what he
arguing
did helped our country. Like, you know, that you saw that
Why
racist, right?
is India the most racist?
Exactly. I mean, he's talking about freedom fighters, India, 1100 AD. I don't know. Everything else he's talking except for the question. See, this is how they divert. Like, he knows that India is a racist country, but he just living in denial, refusing to accept the fact that India is racist, and he's trying up, with these random, irrelevant topics and whatnot.
Well, I don't know why where that
Why?
list.
He could have said that in the beginning. I don't know why. Instead of talking about all these random stuff that has nothing to do with that question.
I can't